Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Chanina. Hey girl, hey. And happy Friday, y'all. I'm in the middle of a drop off. I picked up some wings from a place called Bango, something like that. But they have a pretty interesting menu. I mean, they sell wings, but their flavors are interesting. And I like the decoration on the inside. It's very throwback. It's ghetto, but I love it. So anyways, I'm about to drop off these wings, and then I've got to stop and get gas and all that. So it's about 1:40. Well, it's 1:40 right now, and it's been raining and cold all day, so I'm ready to go home, if you know, to be honest with y'all. But I've got to stick it out today, even though my stomach is still bothering me. Excuse me. Yesterday I thought it was kind of, well, it was letting up, and then at one point in the day I thought it was just gone, because remember the other day I told y'all that I was having like a pain on the side of my stomach or whatnot, and so it's still there. It's not at the level of pain that it was the other day, but it's still annoying. And I really don't know what it is. I'm wondering if I need to take like a laxative, like maybe I'm backed up or something. I don't know. Anyways, but yeah, y'all, so I just wanted to open up the vlog since I started it so late in the day. I just wanted to come on here and say hey. So I guess I'll check in with y'all when I'm not really doing a whole lot of moving, because it is raining, and it's just raining harder and harder. The closer I get to my drop off, the harder that it's raining. So anyways, I don't want to be unsafe in these streets, so I'm gonna let y'all go, and I will check in with y'all in a little bit. Finally getting around to putting my meat into the freezer bags that I bought from Wayfield yesterday. The weather was just so nasty today. I didn't get around to going to Wayfield's. I just decided to just come on home, and so I went ahead and put the meat in the bag, because y'all, the leg thighs or the leg quarters were making a mess in my refrigerator. The blood had started coming out the bag, which that was weird, so I had to clean out the refrigerator. But I was able to create 5 meals, the meat portion of the meal anyway. So 5. So in 2 of the bags, I've got 5 leg quarters, and then in 1 I have 4. And then with the pork chops, they were assorted pork chops. So it was white meat, dark meat. So I've got the dark meat fillets in here, for the steaks, pork steaks in here. So there was 4 of those, and then the white meat steaks or pork chops. There were 5 of those in there, so good to go. I just have to take out a little bit more air out of this one, and then those are going to go into the deep freezer.
The next day.
Hey y'all, we're back. It's Saturday afternoon. It is 3:10, and I just dropped off my last order for the day. I still got some errands I need to run. I need to pick up some cabbage from the store so that I can cook that. I also need to go to a different store to get another pack of meat, because I didn't get a chance to do it yesterday. It was too nasty outside, y'all. It was just rainy and cold all day yesterday, and I was in it all day yesterday. So by the time it was time for me to go home, I said, bump that store, child. It's gonna have to wait, because it wasn't anything that we needed for yesterday, so it was fine. So today is a nice day. Lots of people out today. There was lots and lots of people out downtown. I guess there's some things that are happening at the different places. There was a lot of people in Centennial Park. There was a lot of people headed to the aquarium. So it's a nice day to get out. If you've been in the house all week, today is a nice day to get out. It's cold, but it's like, it's not freezing, right? It's tolerable, you know, if you have a hat and a coat and all that. So I started my day off downtown. Not with my intention, so that wasn't my intention. I actually went to pick up a breakfast boy from the College Park location. It was 2 orders that I was picking up, but I couldn't find parking. The place that I normally park is like in front of a Subway, and I know that I'm not supposed to be parking there, but girl, I parked there, turned the hazards on, and then I run next door to the breakfast boys and grab the stuff, and I keep it moving. Well, I forgot that on the weekends the APD is out there, the Atlanta Police Department. So they're normally parked in the parking lot, I guess, to prevent what I was trying to do, right? So I parked anyways, because I was like, well, maybe if she see that I'm about to run in and run out real quick, then it won't be a problem. Girl, I didn't even make it past her car before she told me to move mine. I was like, oh, okay. So I spent the block a few times trying to find parking. Y'all, this restaurant has the worst parking. A lot of those restaurants down in College Park, like downtown College Park, if you ever come to Georgia, the worst parking, girl. And there's a lot of restaurants down there. But anyway, after spinning the block for about 5 minutes or so, I just said, you know what, I'm just gonna have to let these 2 orders go. As much as I didn't want to, because they were both paying really good. That's why I spent all that time circling the block and stuff. Because if it wasn't paying that good or like average, I would have been like, oh, you know what, that's fine. But I spent the block at least 3 times trying to find a parking spot. And there is a parking lot across the way, but it's a paid parking lot. Chanina ain't paying to park, okay? That's part of the reason why I don't pick up and deliver downtown, because the parking sucks. Anyway, so I was in my feelings about that order, because when I say both of those orders were paying really good. Anyway, so I left, and as I soaked in my feelings a little bit, I went on to a different area, which I was on the way to anyways, but that order happened to come through, and it was for a Panda Express order going downtown. And funny thing is, this one order was paying more than the 2 orders that I was going to pick up from the breakfast boy. So it all worked out, you know. It all worked out. I was in my feelings, I ain't gonna lie about the breakfast boys, but I wasn't mad about it, because I always try to remind myself, you know, what's meant for me is for me. It obviously wasn't meant, because it was too much of a there was too much going on preventing me to even pick up the order. Whereas any other time, I wouldn't have ran into no issues. I would have picked it up and kept it moving, right? But it obviously wasn't meant for me to grab that order. So, and it was perfectly fine, because the one after that ended up being way better as far as the pay. Now, as far as the drop off, that was a different story, y'all. The drop off almost threw me in a panic, because the drop-off was downtown, like smack dead in the middle of downtown on Peachtree Street at the West End Hotel. Well, the app took me to one entrance. I don't frequent the West End Hotel, so I didn't know where any of the entrances were. I was just following the app. So the app takes me to one entrance, and I'm getting all this stuff, because keep in mind, they've got a lot of stuff. They've got like 5 entrees, a bunch of drinks, condiments, all that stuff. So I've got 5 bags full of stuff that I'm toting, right? So I pull up to the entrance, I pull out all this stuff, I walk up to the entrance. Keep in mind, I'm not even parked, I'm in the street, pulled over a little bit with my hazards on, okay? I get to the door, and it says that they're temporarily closed. and that I have to find the other entrance. So I'm like, oh crap. So I'm circling around. I'm like, because downtown Atlanta has a lot of one-ways. So of course I had to go around the block just to get back to where I was, because I couldn't just, I couldn't just whip it one direction and be right there. So I had to go all the way around. So then the lady, she calls and she's trying to tell me where she is. I'm trying to tell her where I am, but there's a language barrier. But eventually, because it took a few minutes, it actually took longer than a few minutes, because I had to spin the block downtown a few times because of all the one-way streets, and she didn't understand where I was asking her, what did she see across the street? Because the side that I was on, there was a Hooters. So I was trying to see if she could see the Hooters. But girl, I don't even think she knew what I was talking about. So anyway, at some point I was able to make it to her. What I ended up having to do was stop following the app, basically, and just take a chance and go down this one street where she happened to be oh my gosh, y'all, if I had said screw the app about maybe 5 minutes into it all, that food would have been dropped off and I could have kept it moving. It took so long for me to figure out where she was, y'all. I had to use the bathroom so bad by this point. So then another order comes through for Firehouse subs. I didn't even find it. I didn't even find it. In my mind, I was like, you know what? I can go in Firehouse subs and use the bathroom, grab this order, and keep it moving. Girl, I don't even know where it was located. It kept telling me that I was right there, that all I had to do was make one little turn and I was right there. Well, I went and I didn't see anything, so it was ducked off somewhere. So I was like, okay, well, I gotta pee too bad for this. So I had canceled that order, girl. And then on the way from trying to get from downtown, my bladder was screaming and all the orders was coming through for downtown, pick up downtown, drop off downtown, and all that. I felt like, I don't know if it was just me, but I felt like it made me have to use the bathroom even more, okay? So I ended up just turning the app off. I felt like it made me have to use the bathroom more, girl, and I had to jump on the highway and get off at the next exit where I knew there was a restaurant that I could just run in and use the bathroom real quick. So, girl, that's how that went. But yeah, every time I have to go downtown, it's... Go ahead, sir. Because you on your phone. I mean, I know I'm talking to y'all, but I ain't holding y'all in front of my face. He literally got his whole phone in front of his face as he driving. Okay, anyway. I guess he thought he think he too cute to get into an accident or something. I don't know. But anywho, girl, I done lost my train of thought because he messed me up with that. He was supposed to keep going, but when he stopped, girl, these folks, these Atlanta drivers, child. Look, listen to me talking about these Atlanta drivers. Oh, my husband said I got low-key road rage. I really don't. I just have low patience for stupid stuff. That's all it is. All right, so I'm about to go inside Kroger. Y'all know our favorite, our second home. And we're going in here because I need toilet paper. I didn't realize I was down to one roll, so I need toilet paper. I need a head of cabbage. And, what else did I say I needed? It was something else that wasn't food. I'll figure it out when I get in here. Okay, I'll be back. This is what I ended up picking up from the store. So some toilet paper. The hallway bathroom needs toothpaste, so this was on sale for $1.49, so got that. Got some cabbage, which was 89 cents a pound. Got some frozen veggies for the freezer, so $1 each. Got some half and half because I went to the Dollar Tree this morning after dropping Olivia's dad off, and I bought some coffee, but I didn't get any creamer, so I got this half and half. I had a 45-cent off coupon, making that $1. And then 10 for 10, 2 bags of green beans, some butter. It was on sale for $2.99. These were on sale for two for $4, so got the cinnamon rolls. I'm gonna make that tonight. some pepper jack cheese. Olivia is preferring this now over the white cheddar. So pepper jack cheese so that she can make herself some sandwiches. Over the weekend, some cheddar cheese, same for everybody else. They want to make sandwiches. And then Olivia wanted me to get this shredded cheese for baked potatoes. So she said she wants some baked potatoes, or want to make herself a baked potato. So she asked for cheese. And this sausage roll, y'all, it was the only one. And it was marked down for $1.08. Original price $2.99. And it's the Bob Evans Zesty Hot. So I've never had it before. But this will also go in the deep freezer. Oh, I also got, Olivia asked for this, so got her that. It's just a strawberry soda. It was 4 for $5, so $1.25 for that.
You got mad, and then all your chivalry went right out the window.
So that's how you do it. You just take all your own self-centered behavior and you flip it on me. So now I'm supposed to be the
Asshole? Coffee for ass.